All right, good evening, everybody. I'm Marilyn McDonald, Chair of Bridgewater Conservation. We have small quarters tonight with little ventilation, so I'm gonna make this quick. Anything with Bridgewater Conservation, we have jurisdiction within the 100-foot. I'm just gonna, again, make this a little quick. If there's any questions, please reach out to Steve in the office. We do have a 21-day decision, and I'm not gonna stop there as far as reading that, because I think, is there anybody on Zoom that would be new to the meeting? I think Rebecca's heard my speech. Probably she can repeat it herself. All right, 6:30, we have old business. We have abbreviated notice of intent of 13 Vernon Street, map 124, lot 2, 6, 12, and 81. That is a request to be continued October 28th, 2021. That is the second hearing in Thursday. I don't have that in front of me to be read in for public record, but we have
Do you want
that.
me to read it? I have it.
I think we're good. I mean, they put it in writing. We have it. If
It's in
somebody-
writing? Yes.
Yeah, so perfect.
I think Thursday is October 30th.
I think it's the 28th. I think it's
It's the 27th or 28th
Why do I have to put
right now.
September.
You know, if
Oh, October, because
October,
I'm looking at the.
no, they're correct.
It says
October 28th.
October.
Yeah, they're pushing it,
Yeah.
they're pushing it out 8 weeks.
Gotcha.
Okay, then we have a notice of intent, Scotland Boulevard, map 59, lot 14. I have a notice here from
Mr.
Azu.
Itanero, our
Yeah.
town engineer at the time being.
Okay, I will read this in for record and then we'll open up. Jasmine and Steve, with respect to Conservation Commission hearing scheduled for the evening and the planning board scheduled hearing for Wednesday, September 1st. I have the opportunity to review and attach response document prepared by Collins Engineering Group. The firm has attempted to address and review comments, observations memorialized in July 19, 2021 email transaction. The methodology employed in the stormwater confusions analysis is acceptable. However, the post-development rates and volumes of the stormwater runoff under 2, 10, and 100 in the year storm events exceed the corresponding 90% values of the existing conditions. The planning board regulations do not allow the post-development rates and volumes to run off exceed 90% of the correspondent to either comply with planning board regulations or request waiver. It should be noted that the post-development rates and volumes of the runoff satisfy the DEP stormwater regulation guidelines. The applicant has adjusted the hydraulic conductivity rate and the in-situ soils in the groundwater monitoring computations. The computed values of the groundwater mound for all the recharge systems range from 1.628 to 2.163 feet. In all cases, proposed separation between the recharge systems and the groundwater satisfy the mounting criteria. In reviewing the messages generated by routing software employed in the analysis, several downstream recharge systems would be submerged under 25 to 100-year storm events, therefore creating a backwater effect and would render the water quality structures in catch basins ineffective, as they would partially submerge as well. The applicant needs to improve the size of the recharge systems and/or adjust evaluations upward in order to overcome the backward effect. I have included Mr. Clement of CEG in the email transmission so that the design firm is apprised of the need to adjust, revise the design. Let me know if you have any further questions. Steve, anything more to add on this? Let me just clear myself, I'm about to pass out.
David's here. And basically, the important parts of this email from Azu, the most important part is it says that it satisfies the DEP stormwater regulations and guidelines.
Yes,
And that was before David needed to make the changes, which he's already made as a result of receiving this email. And if you can see when this email was sent, it was today at 3:46 p.m. So David's already been working this afternoon on these.
okay,
Now, we've implemented new changes internally as far as receiving things on time and in time for proper review. So obviously, we did not receive these plans in time for your guys' proper review. So I've spoken to David about it. He's spoken to his client in the hallway. My suggestion to you guys is that this meets the standards for the Conservation Commission. However, internally for our administrative rules, we need to see the plans a little bit further in advance. Now, this is, I'm not going to say anything further about time review, whatever the case may be. What it means is I would suggest that we continue this out as long as the applicant agrees for 2 more weeks. It allows them time to submit the plans with the revisions according to the new rules that have been put in place. And then in 2 weeks, you guys have more time to look at it, ask Azu questions if you need to. And we make a decision in 2 weeks, or you guys get to a point where you feel comfortable making
No,
a
that-
decision in 2 weeks.
That to me sounds like a good decision.
I agree with everything Steve said. Yeah.
I like that. Nice. Okay, anybody on commission have any? Eileen, what'd you sneak in?
You didn't even see me?
Oh my God, no, I'm over
Like a
there sweating.
ninja. She was very quiet, very quiet entrance.
Any of the board members have any questions or concerns on this? Okay, Nicole, anybody on Zoom or anything with questions or concerns? All right, at this time, the chair would entertain a motion, please.
Motion for continuance?
Actually, no, you'll submit a written
I will
continuance.
submit one tomorrow morning first thing.
Okay,
Or no, you can just ask for it verbally.
I thought we had
Okay,
to put it in writing. Okay,
Just has to be to a time and date certain.
so I verbally tonight requested continuance, and I will follow it up with
okay, sounds good. Now that we have that, I will entertain a motion to continue, please.
Motion to continue for 2 weeks, and what is the date?
The next hearing is,
September 9th.
September 9th, at 6:30 PM.
Second.
here in a second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
At
you.
least we have a plan now.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, Other side, you threw me off.
Sorry.
All right.
Same paper, same trees.
I'm like, I know there was more when I looked at it online. All right.
Yes, I'm trying to conserve.
We have new business, notice of intent, 25 Bob White Lane, map 99, lot 45. Applicant is Salvatore, you know me with names, Simo,
See you in Chimino.
Representative Lawrence Dodd, DEP file number SC 116-15, 04, request for determination. I have a notice here. Public hearing notice, Conservation Commission, Bridgewater, Massachusetts, in accordance with the Bridgewater, Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 131, Section 40, in the Town of Bridgewater Local Bylaws, the Bridgewater Conservation Commission will hold a public hearing on Thursday, August 26, 2021, at 6:30 PM in the Chambers, Council Chambers Room. Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding. Located on the second floor of the Academy Building, 66 Square, Bridgewater, Mass. For review and notice of intent filed by Salvador Simasino. The proposed work includes construction of an in-ground swimming pool, which we could use right now, and associated grading within the buffer zone to bordering vegetated wetlands. The property is identified as assessment map 99, lot 4525, Bob White Lane. All its disbursements are encouraged to attend.
Put it right here, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
Nicole's gonna put it up on the
They don't
screen.
need to see that far around. We have an in-ground pool in the backyard. We are within the 50-foot. We are outside of the 25-foot. We are squeezed right in there, but they really would like this pool. We've added a wall and I have it upside down. Why don't you tell me that?
Yeah, I was looking at the lines anyway. I'm all about
Why can I read
that.
that? Okay,
We're
so
fine.
we had Ken Thompson reflag it not too long ago. Let's see, he did it
So it's an active wetland line?
April
Yep.
2021.
Perfect.
Located by survey. Got it. You can see where the tree line is versus the wetland line.
I looked at it.
And the erosion control, I was notified is not labeled, but it's there. and We're gonna stake it out by the construction.
So with all pools, we just make sure that they have the appropriate filter for the, within the
And that's
wetland.
usually in your conditions, correct? Yeah.
I really have no comments. It's kind of straightforward with me, commissioners.
And just to make you guys feel better, it's a well manicured lawn area that this pool's going in. So,
He takes care of his problem.
Yeah.
yeah, he does. I've actually met out there in the spring with him during the pandemic. He wanted to do some like plantings down around the edge. He had asked for some advice on appropriate plantings for those reasons. So, super nice homeowner, very compliant, wants to do the right thing. You know, he's called me out with all the questions he's had on this, like I've been out there 3 or 4 times.
Plenty of questions.
Oh, yeah, no, he wants to do it right and he just wants a nice product at the end of the day. And,
Okay, as long as the filter's in place and everything.
And
the
it'll be
lines
retaining wall
active.
for the grading, because we're a little too close.
Yeah, it's a little steep, but I think I saw the retaining wall, and I think it will suffice. The bank is pretty well settled and pretty stable as it is now.
Oh, yeah, and it's only like a foot and a half.
Yeah.
That's
It's a good project.
All right, is there anybody on Zoom with a question on this filing? Okay, so at this time, Chair would entertain a motion, please, to close.
If you guys would like, we could close an issue because I don't Nicole.
I was gonna do close first and then actually, yep.
Excellent.
There in a second, any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
That was not roll call. See, I'm getting heat.
Wait,
All right, Chair would also now entertain a motion for approval.
I will make a motion to approve.
What number, Bob? This one's-
Second. And just make sure that we put into the public record the note about the pool filter.
Yes,
Yes.
the pool filter is important. All right, here in a second, any further discussion? That was what Steve just said. Okay, all in favor? Aye?
Aye.
All right, that is approved. What's
Sorry, Karen.
It's just, it's a standard boilerplate condition, to just make sure that they're.
No, it is outstanding.
I imagine it's some sort of
It's just-
sand.
We must not be able to backwash it.
Yeah.
Exactly, I'm not very familiar with pools.
That's what it is. You can't backwash it. So,
So you can't backwash it, so it's gotta be.
yeah. Cartridge. That's what it is, yeah. You gotta replace it instead of,
Oh, you take the cartridge out.
right? Is that what I'm thinking?
I think, I don't know,
That's
I
in my
have a
head.
cartridge, but we backwash it, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Good, you're good. You can get up.
know, right? Like, that was too easy, thank you.
Run.
It doesn't happen too often.
I know.
You talk.
Doesn't happen too often. In fact, I'm gonna ruin my kid's evening.
I bet you might. Why would you do that? Why don't you just go somewhere hidden by yourself and have some peace? I would do.
That was all we had
Thank you,
under,
have a great night.
Get your.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was all we had under new business?
Yep.
All right. Administrative approval,
Yep.
Pleasant Street applicant Richard Malty.
Yep, so Mr. Murphy, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the property. It's right across from Claremont there,
On the nip.
right on the nip, yep. And I will pass this around so you guys can take a quick look at it. Mr. Murphy approached the office asking for this. Eversource is gonna come in. They're gonna install gas from the street to the front of his home.
Oh.
So they're asking to open up a temporary, yeah, there's only one, sorry. They're asking to open up a temporary trench just for the putting in of that gas pipe to connect to the gas that's in the street. These are the type of applications I would like to see under like an administrative approval process. I think an RDA on this one's a little bit of an overkill because it's going through a lawn area. It's for infrastructure reasons. So therefore, you know, Eversource did the work. They showed where the floodplains were. They showed where the wetland areas were. They showed the erosion control, a very rudimentary plan, but I think for this project it suffices.
I have no problem with it, I don't have to say, let him have gas.
Yeah.
You let them have gas.
All right, everybody, any comments on that? That's an administrative approval. Okay, all right. Okay, discussion items, Conservation Department, website, any further on that?
I just left that on there in case.
Just
anyone
in
had
case,
anything.
but
Okay,
if you want to jump back and did we approve the minutes?
yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Yep, everybody, any comments on the minutes? All right, approval of minutes for May 27th, Chair would entertain a motion, yeah.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All right, here in a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, I have nothing to add with Conservation Department of website discussion. That's something that's gonna be ongoing. We'll think if anything pops up, we discussed it.
Are we doing date by date? Oh, we should have said May 27th.
Or, we could just do as noted, approved as noted on
I was gonna say,
So,
there's a lot of minutes there, so are you gonna do them by date or just say
That's what I
all
just
that are
asked.
there?
that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You want to do them all separately, or if you want to do them?
No,
all
I
separately?
mean, it can be as written here,
Approved is noted.
as Coop just noted, yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
I thought
And then
you
as far
added on
as-
extra agendas, I'm like, what was that?
No, I was like, I mean, there was more than 1 minute on there. There's more than one.
And then as far as the website goes, we just kind of leave that on there. Anything you guys think of note or interest that should go on there from a conservation perspective, please
Yeah.
let us know. Put it on the Facebook page, put it on the website.
Yeah.
Obviously, it all has to be vetted first by upstairs across the hall over here, but anything that comes from the board members themselves typically gets through.
Okay, sounds good. Anybody else for any discussions under conservation? All right, I do have one thing that I would like to note. With Burn Street still not on the agenda, I had asked Jen to send out a letter that, you know, to put that pile back. At this point, I think we need to send a letter out. I haven't seen it gone out. We have done no fines or any enforcements or anything like that, but, you know, it's been
So you just want it flattened,
flattened.
Yeah.
brought back.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, that's fine, yeah. Like I said, we,
I'll note that, and I'll put it in the agenda.
Yeah, no fines, no anything like that, but put it back and we'll be starting new ones when they come on the agenda.
We'll make sure that we get it with her. Yeah.
Thank kids and stuff, it might have been overlooked, but that's fine. All right, anything further?
I think we're good.
Okay, well then, who's gonna make the motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, thank God. You know, say bye.
I'll hold the door open so you can get.
I am